Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Disneyland Resort. It's been about a week and a half since the last time we were here, and today we're obviously going to be taking a look at all of the updates inside of the theme park. So let's get rolling. One thing I wanted to talk about before we enter the theme park officially, I guess we're kind of already in, but before we get rolling into the video, I'm dropping new merchandise and a whole new clothing line called That's a Wrap Apparel. And I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts right now. I dropped the merchandise on the 14th of February, so make sure to grab it, and then you could follow its Instagram at That's a Wrap Apparel. But I'm really excited to drop the entire clothing line because I've been working on the merchandise since last November. And I've been ordering a bunch of samples, making sure I like the quality, and this is like the final product basically, and I'm so excited to release it officially. I'm gonna be taking some promo pics. I have some models and stuff, so I'm excited to drop the merchandise. But now looking at the Disneyland City Hall, you could see that it is under scaffolding, but guest relations is still open right now. They're just operating under the scaffolding. The building is still open. Usually they do this once every 2 years or so, just to repaint the facade. And they do this throughout Main Street as well. Sometimes the Emporium is under scaffolding, sometimes different storefronts are under scaffolding, and they just do that to keep all the paints looking fresh, because over time, obviously, the sun kind of fades out the brighter colors, so it's really important for them to maintain everything. Same with the fire department. That's also under some scaffolding right now. Lots of projects under scaffolding today. Looking at Astro Orbiter, no more vertical work since the last time we were here. However, whatever they put up the other day, they did add some scaffolding and some tarp around it. Actually, now that I look at it, there is some vertical work. If you look in the very dead center of the orbiter itself, they are going vertical, very slightly. Just that main ride mechanic, the thing that spins the rockets around and allows you to move up and down, that's back. And then there isn't any further theming from there. But we'll keep a close eye on this. I'm sure Astro Orbiter will open within the next month or two. It's definitely a true mystery of when Tomorrowland will receive its refurbishment. I feel like every land has now received its thorough refurbishment. Toontown, Fantasyland, New Orleans basically, and now Critter Country is definitely next, as Tiana's Bayou Adventure opens this year. Looking at the castle, no more 100th anniversary decor, which means the anniversary has officially come to an end. I mean, it lasted about a year-ish, a little longer than a year, but yeah, that's about it. Wondrous Journeys comes back for about 2 weeks, and that'll be it for Wondrous Journeys. Right now they're showing Mickey's Makes Magic, which isn't my favorite show. I really wish they could have replaced Mickey's Makes Magic with Wondrous Journeys. Wondrous Journeys is such a great show. But yeah, about 2 more weeks left of it as of right now, and we'll see what happens from there. One of these days, I'm gonna definitely have to catch this show over here at the Royal Theater. I've never seen this show, but right now they're showing Tangled.
Give me back my stranger! I need him to take me to see the floating lanterns. It's my dream. Don't want any of you to dream.
I've got a dream. I've got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem.
And the scaffolding continues, this time to the right of Horseshoe, or the Golden Horseshoe. Stage Door Cafe is still open, but under scaffolding. So as of this week, the Haunted Mansion will be closed until about August, when it reopens as Haunted Mansion Holiday. We're not going to see the classic Haunted Mansion for a while, but as you guys can see, These construction walls extend all the way up to Tiana's palace right over here. I'm not too sure if the New Orleans station is open as of right now. It looks like they are doing some work back there as well. You could see some scaffolding around the New Orleans station. So I'll go take a close look at that. But you guys could also see that they've been cutting down some trees around this area, which is kind of sad to see. I feel like New Orleans had this iconic look because of the trees. It just had this weird eerie feeling to it. And now that they've been cutting down those trees, it doesn't really have that look anymore. So hopefully when they reopen the Haunted Mansion with its refreshed extended queue, we'll get some new swampy, creepy looking trees in New Orleans once again, because I feel like that added so much to the vibe. So as of right now, Pirates of the Caribbean is using Lightning Lane because Haunted Mansion is down. And it's only going to be using Lightning Lane until about August. When the Haunted Mansion reopens, we won't see any more Lightning Lane at the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. But they're using it temporarily to add another Lightning Lane attraction until Haunted Mansion is reopened. So the New Orleans station is closed as of right now, so the train will continue all the way until the next stop, which is in Fantasyland. But look, the Haunted Mansion is all walled off right now, and they've cut some of the trees down over here as well, which is very sad to see. But they have some really nice walls with some Haunted Mansion theming. They also took down the Haunted Holiday decorations, which is weird because it's just gonna reopen as Haunted Holiday in August. But whoa, what is that? But they do have some really neat theming on these walls.
Oh wow!
Look at that. I truly departed, rest in peace. I'll be back. And then they have one of these frames over here, the changing frames, or portraits, whatever you want to call it. That's a creepy one. We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps and hot and cold running chills. So yeah, Haunted is going to be closed till August. Now let's take a look at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because it looks like there is a lot more rock work and a lot more theming work since the last time we were here. Actually, before we look at that, I just wanted to talk about Fantasmic for a second. These walls are going to be up while Fantasmic returns. I don't know how they're going to manage the large crowds and how they're going to accommodate everyone, just because these walls are definitely narrowing down the path and making it a lot smaller. So I don't know how it's going to work out. I think it's just going to be a huge traffic jam. Nothing too crazy, but looking at the little shed over here, you could see that they did board up these patches we've been keeping an eye on for a while. These are some new planks they just added in. They haven't stained it or anything, so it's gonna look a little new for a while. And then once they start adding a bit more theming and stuff, they're gonna texture it and rust it down and make it look like, just like so it matches the theming of this shed over here. Because it looks really new in this rundown shed. So they're definitely gonna stain it and texture the wood. But now looking at the mountain itself, I guess we shouldn't call this a mountain because now it's a salt mine. Now looking at the salt mine, you could see that they did not too much, but they did add another coat of this like concrete stucco-like material around the mountain, salt mine, whatever you want to call it. And then they also added these new, I don't know what these are, but they're adding some new shapes and stuff to the salt mine. Outside of that, nothing like too crazy. There might be some internal work that we can't see. The track is still boarded up, but there are some more holes inside of the mountain itself. It was just this one last time we were here, but it looks like they are starting to scrap out everything else. I don't know if these are gonna stay or go, or if they're just gonna completely redo it. But as of right now, this is the current situation. Track is still boarded up, lots of appliances, and it seems like some pipes over there to build out scaffolding. I'm just curious to see what happens to the surrounding area once Bayou Adventure reopens. Now looking at the project from this angle, there isn't much that has gone up since the last time we were here. I forgot to take into account that it rained basically all of last week and this past weekend. So maybe that's why we haven't seen much progress on the exterior. They probably have so much going on inside. I wish we could get a glimpse onto the interior of this building, but yeah, as of right now, nothing too crazy from this angle. More scaffolding has gone up around the queue. That's about it. Oh yeah, a lot more scaffolding on this side as well, but nothing new on the exterior of this building. It looks like they did scrap out a little more of the mountain. You could see into the mountain, which is kind of crazy, but doesn't look like anything is new outside of the scaffolding. I wanted to walk into Pooh Corner for a minute because it's so hot outside, but I noticed these really cool Winnie the Pooh Crocs. These are probably gonna be gone like as soon as this video gets posted, but whoa, these are so cool. Wonder how much it is. Typically they're like 60 bucks. It doesn't say. Usually means it's free. Oh, they have these really cool Winnie the Pooh ears. Oh, these are awesome. But that will ultimately wrap up our update here at Disneyland Resort. Nothing too crazy today, which is very surprising. I'm gonna come back next week. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much this week. I know it's in the forecast, but hopefully not too much rain so we can see some more updates next week here at Disneyland. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I'm JP, and how they sing the movies, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.